welcome to my channel, Techvidyastudio. Please like and subscribe.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my another video on Python at Techvidyastudio. So today we are going to be learn what is data type conversion and how we can do it. So data type conversion is also known as typecasting, which is really very essential or important in Python because different data types serve a different purposes. Or sometimes we need to convert one type of another data for the compatibility, accuracy, or efficiency. Sometimes we already have that data type conversion, which is known as implicit, and which we are doing it, that is known as explicit. So yes, these are two types of data type conversion method. Automatically is done always automatically, and manually is going to be done by us. So in manually there are some predefined data type conversion methods are available. So let's we discuss about that in coding. Let's go. Alright guys, so now VS Code is there. We have to create a new file. So a new file will be named as casting.py. As you already know that .py is the extension. Okay, now let's learn about this. First of all, let me print the message that today we are going to be learn about data type conversion, in which we have two types. The first one is explicit. Let me take implicit first. Okay, what is implicit conversion? Implicit conversion is already or automatically done by compiler or programmer. Like for example, if I have write down here a equal to 10, b equal to 3.5 and c equal to a plus b. So here simply I just create one program where I just provide the integer value, then float value, and then I have added those two values, integer plus float value. Now if I am going to be print the value of c, so what it is going to be print and what should be the data type, because inside this we are adding two data types. The first one is integer and the other one is float. So let me try this. Okay, so as you can see, automatically it takes float data type, and also the data type of your variable c is float. So what it is doing here, it's automatically convert one data type to another when we performing the operation, which is going to be involve the integer data type or the float, or either you can see the different data is there. Like for example, if I am going to be create one more variable d equal to 5, so this is a string, right? Now if I am going to be add both values here, c plus d, what it will do, let me check. So I am going to be print here the value e. One second, let me change this C to A. Perfect. Now, one more thing, which is a type method. So we will going to be type here E. Let me try what it will provide us. Can you see? It just provided the error. What is error? Unsupported operand. That means you cannot able to use the plus operator for adding integer value or a string value. So you have to be keep in mind what should be there and what should not there. I hope it is clear for you. Now the second one is explicit. Explicit means which is done by you. The data type conversion is going to be converted by the programmer. Okay, so first of all we are going to be learn how we can convert float to integer. Okay, how? Obviously we have to be create a variable converted float to int. So here we are converting the float value in the integer value. So we have to be provide here the float value. Done. Now I will create one more variable here in which we will write down int method. So int method is used to convert the data in the integer. Now what we are going to be convert? The value of x. We want that 5.8 should be converted in the integer value. Integer value means 5.8 should be came like 5. So it is going to be here the variable x. Simple. Now if I am going to be print the value y as well as I want to print the type. Which type? The value of y. Let me try this. Okay, they said 5 is the value. As I told you, it will convert from 5.8 to 5. And they said this is class integer. Next one. The next one we are going to be learn how we can convert into two string. How is it possible? Because it was creating the error when we add it together. But let me show you. For example, I have created the variable with the value 100. Now, I am going to create one more variable now. So let me write down the name str num. Okay. Here I have to be use the method which is str. This method is used to convert the value in the string data type. Which is the variable name? Num. So I have write down num here. Now we will going to be print here the value of star num as well as the type. So because of this type method, you are able to know what is the data type is changed. Now let me run this. Okay, 100. It is printing the same, but the class data type is string here. I hope it is clear. Now, the next part which we are going to be learn is how we can convert a string to float. Convert a string to float. So again, for this we have to create a variable. So here we are converting the string value to float value. Obviously, we have to be create a string number now. So let me provide 2.4. Okay. So here we are going to use a variable with the same process. There we will use float method because here we are converting the string data type into the float. So obviously we have to be write down as. Now we will going to be get to know the value of f as well as the type of f. Let me check. Okay, so it says 2.4 is a value and float is a data type. So I think it is also clear for you how we can convert the string value to float. Now, how we can convert list to tuple or tuple to list. This is also a part of your conversion. How we can convert list to tuple, and then we will going to be learn how we can convert tuple to list. Okay, perfect. All right. So inside this, we are going to be write down. Let me write down this name. Okay. So in list, you have to be create a list first. So list is going to be take the square brackets as we know. Here I am going to be provide the element 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I want to convert this list in a tuple. So what I will do, let me create a variable tpl and I will use tuple method. This is the tuple method which I want to change into the tuple method which is going to be help you to change the data type into the tuple. Okay, let me print the value tpl as well as the type. Perfect. Now let me run. Okay, can you see the round brackets here? So it changed your square brackets into the round bracket and the class is also tuple here. Let me create this again, exactly the same process, but here the name will be different. TPL1 and LST1. Okay, so the bracket should be changed because tuple is going to be have the round brackets. And here we have to be use a different method which is help you to create that tuple in the list. So there will be a list method which is going to be print tpl1. Okay, so let's go to print this and check is it working or not. Oh, did I did any mistake? Oh, I put E. Okay, perfect. Okay, so the last you can see it is converting the value in the tuple. Correct? One second, I didn't change this one. Now it is correct. It should be convert the list. Okay, fine. Now can you see the output becomes here square brackets as well as the classes list here. I hope data type conversion, which we can see typecasting, both are clear for you. So have a great day ahead. Keep coding, keep creating with Techvidyastudios. Have a great day. Bye bye.